Good evening. This is Doc Severson for the ReadySetCrypto OMNIA trade of the day for Wednesday, the 18th of August. Okay, after we've seen 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row to the downside, but very quiet move to the downside, which pretty much took all of this last Friday candle back, we are starting to see this just move into a non-linear move and it's building up the energy again on Bitcoin versus the US dollar on the daily chart. Looking at the larger time frames, do we have any concerns? No, there is no concern on energy on the weekly chart, and even the monthly chart is starting to look much, much better after this 3-month correction. That's all it's been so far. Now, I do issue that with a warning that we have to make sure that this isn't a lower high that rolls over. If that happens, we need to be very aware of that. And we'll see this happening from the daily chart first. So we'll start to see the daily chart transition into a downtrend. And then we'll see the weekly chart transition into lower highs and lower lows after this move. And it could happen quickly. So we have to make sure we're not drinking the Kool-Aid. But so far, this still looks really good. I don't see any problem right now. But if I do, we'll certainly call that out and let you know what we're seeing. All right, Ethereum is looking almost the same. It's just a little bit stronger move off the top, and you can see the daily energy is now recovered. Everything looks good, and even the monthly chart is recovering here, although this is still trying to deal with the early spring rally for this. Across the board, we're seeing a lot of green here. We're seeing a lot of things that were red the last couple of days turn around and become green again, with the exception of Solana, which just continues to run away to the upside. There is no technical bounds for this one. This is just simply something has changed fundamentally with Solana. And this is a supply-demand imbalance. There's not enough supply to go with too much demand. That causes the price to go higher. Looking across the top 20, we're seeing a pretty mixed market here. We're seeing another good move on Hex. This continues to rip higher from this descending pattern that we talked about a week ago. If it breaks this on a higher low, look out, and there you go. Axie Infinity is setting up for the next move to the upside. So far, it probably could stand with a little bit of a rest at the weekly chart, but you know, that is going to depend on how much demand is coming. Atom is starting to run to the upside as well, and FTM has been strong the last few days. We've also had a lot of altcoins doing quite well, with Bitcoin just kind of taking a week off or so. And today is a very mixed market since Bitcoin is back up again. And if Bitcoin is back up, then that means the altcoin has to go even harder to the upside to overcome the denominator or the cost basis going up. No real changes in the market. Everything is still positive today. Again, somewhat of a mixed market, but certainly more positive than the last couple of days. That's it for today's report. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.